Hey there guys, it's Z again, today with something new that I wanted to try it for a little while. It will be something like a review or really just my first impressions for a given game, which in this case will be Bless Online. If you are asking why I'm not doing it immediately in-game and I'm talking over a gameplay in the background, it's because when I recorded the game really ran bad and I was talking only about it and not really about the game. And I needed to think about what I wanted to write and what I wanted to say about the game. So that's why, and I wanted to try something new actually. The game right now is in the early access and costs around 30 euro, though I bought it in sale for 10 euro. I have about 2 hours in the game right now, so you might say it's not too much, but for me it was quite alright. I got the first impressions from it, I got the idea behind the game, and I must say I didn't really go with too much positive thinking into the game, cause thanks Steam reviews. So yeah, let's begin with this new experiment, I guess. I probably should start slowly and from beginning. The first thing is the character creation. First you had to choose your side. I won't really go into details. Maybe I should have read all the descriptions and everything. Yeah, that would be a good idea. After that, you can choose your race, gender and classes. I know that one of the sides have 4 races and the other has only 3. That's all I got from the alliances, I guess, the empires that are in the game. There were quite a few classes for choosing. I think it was like 8 classes. But if I saw it right, there were only 6 available right now, I think. Yeah. The minus, at least for me, was that some of the classes were race locked. So if you choose one race, you couldn't play like 2 other classes. So that was a thing. I don't know if it's a minus really. It's just part of the game, to be honest. So I choose a Pantera, which I could choose only 4 classes. From the classes that I could have chosen, I choose the Assassin class. I plan on playing the other classes too, but in the future. After that came the character creation, or the creator, the time to make your own special character to look different from the other people on the servers. Well, it had quite a lot of options, and I may have been a bit surprised by the options in it. The sliders were okay, you had quite a lot of sliders actually, that was a thing. Especially like around your head area, there was quite a lot of options. I started with the Pantera race, which is a Fury race, I guess, without the tail part? Yeah, okay. And this is how the character turned out. After that, you can start your own adventure in this magical land of bad optimization. Like, I can understand it's in the early access phase right now, but holy shit! Most like got 30 FPS average, sometimes 60, sometimes 12 or even less. Sometimes even the game dared to freeze on me. Wow. Also, it was quite annoying when a new cutscene started, cause you knew when it started. The game froze for a few seconds, and after that the cutscene started to play, which was for me quite weird to experience it. So yeah, that was a feature, or maybe a bug. You can't really tell these days. The first thing, after a few minutes of playing, I went to Uncle Google and asked him if the optimization was supposed to suck in the game, or if it was fault of my card or other part of a PC. Turns out, the optimization is supposed to be this bad, or at least from what I read. From what I get, it's better now. It was even worse, which I can't really imagine. So that's probably a good news, because I discovered that the developers try to work on the game still and try to make it better. So yeah, in the end the optimization is really bad right at the moment. The game is still playable, if you don't mind the stuttering pictures on the on your monitor, cause sometimes you can tell it's lagging really bad. The positive thing is that you can tell the game looks quite awesome and has quite nice environment. That's what I got from the 2 areas I was in actually, so yeah. So, questing is nothing spectacular, to be honest. It's the usual recipe: get quest at point A, go to questing area, kill amount of something and go back to quest giver, or even point B. Or just talk with a bunch of NPCs. At least the rewards seem interesting. When I got some armor, the armor truly changed how you looked and the weapons were different too. I won't be talking about story too much, cause I didn't really go too much into it. I am quite at the beginning of it, to be honest, you know, just 2 hours of it. The only thing I can tell you is that it got me intrigued. The fighting in the game is for me quite hard to explain, but it's not on the level of Black Desert Online. It's still tap target MMORPG with this chain style gameplay where you use one spell which allows you to use 3 different chain attacks that you slowly unlock through leveling and gaining special currency for it. You can also upgrade your current spells, which cost you the currency called sapphires and rubies, and I think there was one more which I didn't still get yet. You always have 2 options regarding the upgrade of one spell, at least for the chain skills. Mostly it's upgraded the damage or critical chance, or to have some special attributes to the spell. You also have, at least regarding my class, the assassin tactics, the chain skills, which work as skill trees and can equip 2 of them and use them and actively jumping between those 2 skill groups. Then we have the non-chain skills, which right now I have only access to Shadow Charge, which is quite self-explaining. You charge to an enemy and it's non-targeting spell. So yeah, if you don't aim right, you will miss. Maybe I should stop at one thing, and that's the companions and mount system. For now, I only have a mount, which, as in any other MMORPG game or game in general, makes you faster. I got it at level 4, I think, and it made the game a bit more bearable, cause it has auto run too, so you could just jump on the mount and activate your auto run and you didn't need to look at the monitor at all. So, the mount works that they have their own energy bar. If the bar runs to 0, you will lose that amount forever. But if you don't use the mount, it slowly regains its energy back. Or you can use special items called energy point recovery items. That's a mouthful. And with that, you can recover a certain amount of energy points, or you can just wait, you know. And that would be probably all, at least from the things I have tried in the first 2 hours of gameplay. Didn't touch the crafting or dungeon fighting, nor PvP matches. As I said, only basic stuff was tried right now. But from what I have seen and what I have tried, I would say it's okay MMORPG. It's nothing special or groundbreaking. But yeah, I had quite a bit of fun playing it actually. The only killer I can see right now is the big problem with optimization, and from what I read, there might be some problems in balance between classes, but from what I heard, there's been some work put into the balancing, so that's taken care of probably. Also, from what I heard, the people are really angry about one thing, and that's the end game, that there is some stuff missing that was already in the Russian and Asian version of the game. But yeah, that's probably all I can say for now for this game. I feel like it doesn't really deserve the hate it gets right now, at least in this version I have played right now. But oh well, it's just my opinion, you know, so if you want to get your own opinion, you should start playing the game. If you would like to buy the game, I would still say buy it when it's on sale. 30 euro for me at least would be too much to pay for the state of the game that it's right now. But we will see in the future, right? So yeah, hope you had enjoyed this video. I know it's something new, but I would appreciate if you would write in the comments what you think of this format of videos and if you would like to see more of these ones. But yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.